Raptors fans, welcome to the Raptors Queens post-game show. I'm your host for tonight, Jade Auxiliary Things Johnson, coming off another fun win against the Milwaukee Bucks tonight. Another great team effort, 6 players in double digits, but we've got some big stories coming out of this game. I'm going to start with Norman Powell. We haven't seen that level of Norman that we need and we want, we know is going to be important coming into the playoffs. We know that historically he has always had a bit of a bump when he's had the opportunity to start. This Raptors team in general under Nick Nurse has had a few moments where inserting somebody into a starting lineup that was maybe struggling, although counterintuitive, has produced results. And Norm was one of those stories again tonight. 22 points, 8 rebounds. He just looked like Norm again. He was in rhythm. He was taking smart shots, making the right passes. Everything just looked good. So great to see that coming back. I'm curious if he's going to get to have another start, either against the Sixers or Denver as we wrap up our bubble games before the playoffs. But it's good to see that. Hopefully it continues now that he's got his rhythm. I'm hoping that we see the Norm we saw earlier in the season kind of for the rest of the year. Fingers crossed on that. Now on to what I think are our biggest stories. 2 career high nights for Matt Thomas and Chris Boucher. Boucher finished with a double-double, 25 points, 11 rebounds. Matt Thomas finished with 22 points. And to me, that was the most fun thing about this game. I really tried to watch this game and evaluate our team, just the Raptors, without really thinking too much about the Bucks. With Giannis out, they're a very, very different team. This is not a game that really means much to either team. We're already locked in at the 1 and 2 seed. So this game was really about seeing what the bench was going to bring. These guys, Matt Thomas, Chris Boucher, some of our other bench guys, they had something to prove to Nick Nurse and staff tonight. And I think Boucher and Matt Thomas made a pretty good case for maybe some playoff minutes that are not just garbage time minutes as we get into the playoffs. Chris Boucher, it was great to see him kind of be the Boucher that we remembered. Felt like he brought a little bit of that magic from that Lakers game back in November where, you know, we were still not sure what the bench was going to do, and he showed up and showed out in that game. I was happy to see him shooting the 3 with confidence again. It seemed like he had gotten away from that a little bit during the season. That was great. That posterizer at 10 minutes to play in the third was great. I always love seeing that grit in him. Always so entertaining, especially because he's such a mild-mannered, soft-spoken, kind of really nice kid. So seeing that performance from him tonight, double-double performance, was excellent. And then Matt Thomas's career high 22 points. I thought he did such a good job with everything, not just the shooting, which is, you know, the thing that we expected of him, knowing what his stats were like playing in Europe when he was signed, knowing that Masai and Bobby Webster signed him for 4 years. We're expecting him to be around for a while. And I think it's been easy to forget that this is still his rookie season because he doesn't always look like a rookie. He doesn't usually look like a rookie. Obviously, that helps from his professional play in Europe. But I thought tonight he did such a good job curling around the screens to get that little bit of space. But then something that I thought was better tonight that I've been waiting to see from him was just his shot mechanics were pretty much perfect all through the game. He caught it, went up in one smooth motion, released right at the top of his jump. It was great. He also, Boucher and Matt Thomas both looked really good defensively. They were in the right places. They moved their feet well. Matt Thomas handled the ball pretty well in the times that he had it. And that was something that it was nice to see that he had when he got his first minutes when he joined the Raptors at the beginning of the season. So overall, just a great game. Looking forward to wrapping up our bubble games with the 76ers and then Denver to close off that schedule. Yay for another win. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Don't forget to check out our podcast, Raptor Queens. It's available anywhere you get your podcasts. Also, we're looking forward to having our first ever Raptor Queens ball. That will be after the wrap up of the bubble games. So make sure you stay tuned to our timeline for that, where we'll have the details as we get a little bit closer. And have a great night, Raptors fans. We will see you next time.